My name is Mighty Beard, and we are back here once again on the Unorthoblocks server, emanating from the Witch Perimeter. This is crazy. This place is crazy. I've always wanted to build something like this, but never have been in a world where a quad witch hut farm could be set up. So this is great. This has been fantastic. But we AFK'd overnight, so let's just kind of check things out. And off camera, we set up the new landing areas. So also set up basically four rows of chests and hoppers, which was expensive, but you know, we've got all the iron, and yeah, this one seems to be doing super well. And so how I have this set up is that each column, I guess, has its own hopper chain. So the ones with the least amount, that is just that column. So this is giving us like a better idea of where things are landing, which does allow us to see if items are not hitting the platform, but also if the platform can be resized. But yeah, as you can see, like we are bringing in the items, except for this one. This one seems to be on the lower side, and so I think we're gonna have to, like, it must be our AFK spot. This one is a bit further out than the others, so maybe it's just a matter of like refiguring out where the AFK spot should be. So basically how we're going to do this is we're going to find the highest and lowest X values as well as the Z values, and then that should give us basically the center location. There is no exact science to this, so it could be off a little bit, but we'll see exactly where we need to be. All right, and that calculation gave us negative 2115 by negative 2115, which is amazing in itself. But yeah, it should be right here. So we were just off maybe about 4 or 5 blocks, and theoretically this should be, I mean, there's no exact science. It took me a little while to try to figure out how to do this. A lot of Reddit posts, a lot of posts on Minecraft forums, and yeah, no one seems to know exactly what that middle position is, but this will give us a better idea, I suppose. So yeah, we need to move that AFK center here. So with that said, generally speaking, even with people bouncing in and out all night, this ran really well, super well. So I think I think overall we can expect ourselves to kind of sit here for a few days, mainly because the honey shop that Draken is helping Bex with is needing honey bottles, and I mean a lot of bottles. And I know Draken is trying to do it manually with sand, but that's a waste of sand, I feel. So we're gonna use this to try and help get those glass bottles. So I think heading into this, the expectation, based on the results that we got before, was 1 shulker every hour. So 8 hours, we should have gotten 8 shulkers full. Unfortunately, we only picked up 4 shulker fulls, and not even a complete shulker. We're off by 3. But still, I would mark this as a success. At least this piece of it. Now that we've got the new AFK center, we should be doing a lot better. And then moving forward, yeah, centralizing this so that all the items come to us rather than us having to go towards those items. I think that would be the goal. But we'll have to do that later. Right now, let's go ahead and take these bottles to the market. Check out the shops. I've got to repair my elytra. So yeah, let's head home. All right, now that the bottles have been dropped off at the very hidden future home of the bee shop, let's head to our shop because I want to check to see. By the way, this road is fantastic. Gray's making a lot of progress on this. This is great. But let's check our shop to see if we've made any sales. Ooh, someone has bought iron. Whoa. And bone blocks, yeah. All right, so overall, good day at the shop. We've got almost a stack and a half of diamonds. We also have diamonds. They are italicized, so you know they're important. Also non-stackable. But yeah, we did good. I think the only thing left to do in here is I want to make some changes. So I definitely like the wool wall, but we might want to redecorate this a smidge. But it's mainly I want to add a few more products, and I'm thinking I'd like to add bookshelves, chains, lanterns. Once we get the masons together, maybe some bricks, those chiseled stone bricks, quartz blocks. We've got a lot of possibilities here, and if we are going to go the interior design route, I mean, like, it makes sense to do that. Flower pots as well. We could sell flower pots, or we could put the flower pots over in the greenhouse. Maybe the greenhouse makes more sense for that. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot that I want to put in here. Item frames, paintings. But that means we need to get our villagers to be a lot more productive than they have been before, especially with bookshelves and lanterns. We also need that source of item frames, so we're going to have to see if we can bring in some new cartographers and paintings. I want to get some shepherds as well, which means we've got a lot of work to do at home. if we're gonna be bringing shepherds in, we've got to make them home. And I've got an idea, and it's not the hotel. I've got a wonderful idea, but I'm thinking I want to go to Drakenspire and check out the wood farm, because I want to see how viable it is for us to produce wood there. So we're gonna go check that out. Let's go. And here we are back at Drakenspire, and I'm just gonna fly through. Right, I'm gonna just fly around so we can get a full view of this place. Again, you saw it from on the ground, but man, this dude is crazy. Like, everything that he has built here, like, this place doesn't even load depending on where you are. Like, you've got to fly around just to load everything up for view. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. All right, and down here is where we're going to be working. This is the tree farm that he has set up. So he's got some oak here. We also have some birch room. I think in here is spruce. Yeah, this is the spruce room. So got plenty of that. There's no dispenser systems or anything like that. So we're going to be manually loading this up. But I guess the basic premise is we plant, and then we grow spruce, and then we come up here so we reach the top, and I guess we just fall down. Yeah, okay. Or actually, okay, I guess we could have climbed a ladder to get here. That might have been better. But yeah, then once we're up here, it's just a matter of chopping these trees down. So yeah, I'm thinking let's just go ahead and chop down trees for, I don't know, half an hour, see what we get, and see how difficult this would be if we were to start producing enough wood for a shop. Let's get to chopping. All right, so overall this process has been pretty simple, and I actually enjoy this a lot. This little grind that we've got going on. And over here I saw this chest over here with the minecart rail. I was trying to figure out what was going on, and then I realized that down here there's a little minecart rail. So a minecart is running around to pick up everything as we go, which is super nice. So overall, I would say tree farm, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Again, we went maybe 20, 30 minutes, and we've got a ton of spruce, which is good to see. It's very good to see. Spruce is my favorite wood. The only change that I would make is the fact that you basically have two choices. So you could wait for all of the leaves to decay and drop everything, and then for the cart to pick it up, and that's cool. But or you can just skip it and just replant, and then have the replant like drop anything that's kind of loose up there. But ultimately, the change that I would make right there at the top, I would put a little device, okay? And basically, you chop down the 3 trees, you walk over to the wall before you climb back up, you flip a lever, and then that activates a flying machine. Slime block flying machine that comes down. It destroys the leaves as it comes down. That would drop everything. And then, yeah, as that would go back up, then you could replant, and then you could ride the elevator back up and wait. I mean, that would make this perfect. That would make this a perfect setup. All right. Well, we are going to leave most of the spruce, but we're going to take a little bit with us, and in return, we're going to leave some bone blocks. Let me get 9 stacks. So we'll take 9 stacks with us, leave bone blocks, and yeah, let's head home because we've got a few projects to work on. All right, so the first project we have to work on is here at the wolf farm. Unfortunately, we are running out of space. The 2 double chests and 3 hoppers is not sufficient, which means we're going to have to bring our storage down, which is okay because we got the hoppers and we got the chests. But what that does, though, is it means that this is no longer a viable location to have our wheat farm, which is okay because, as we talked about earlier, we need to set up some shepherds, and I think having the shepherds here at the wolf farm makes the most sense. And if that's the case, then they might as well live here too. So let's strip out all this wheat, and we'll expand the storage, and we'll take a look at the space and see what we can do with it to make this into a little house area for our shepherds. All right, and here's what the space looks like. So basically, we've brought the storage all the way down, so there's plenty of room here, especially if we want to put like beds in between the chests. We can also put workstations around. Obviously, we need to get rid of the dirt down here, and we could theoretically bring this all down at least one block down to work better with the road. But yeah, this is plenty of room for a nice house. They would have access to the storage, of course. And then out here, I'm thinking we retain some of the wheat. I mean, it's got historical value for us right now. So we can use that as a bit of a decoration, which I think would be rather swell. But we can take care of that next time. I wanted to show you guys, we've got some masons. We've got some masons, and they are selling bricks. Some of them are selling different colors of terracotta. I'm not a huge fan of the glazed, but that might come into play at some point. But yeah, look at this. I mean, we've already accrued a double chest of bricks, which is fantastic. Over here, we've got some quartz blocks and some chiseled stone bricks. So we're in really good shape. However, we are running out of time for this episode, so I wanted to kind of just briefly talk about what our next projects are going to be. So obviously, we've got to finish up the housing for the for the shepherds, as well as finish this decoration piece, whatever we decide to work with. Over here, we need to make a tower to kind of house this up a bit. I also want to move our basalt farm over here, and it's really tiny, so it doesn't really deserve its own house. But I'm thinking we can maybe set up a few smaller houses, or like smaller farm setups that could fit inside of a larger buildings. And then the other thing that I want to do is way over here. So, I mean, like, first of all, I want to take this road and I want to extend it all the way down to the end. However, we've got one big issue, and that is the end of our island is not a mushroom island. It is actually plains, I think. Oh no, it's forest. So I want to get rid of this. I just want to chop it out. So I think next time we're together, we're going to try to do all of that and get rid of this and pull the street all the way down. Because once we pull the street all the way down, that'll give us a better view of how much room we actually have to build with and to grow. And of course, there's this, the shopping district. We should probably try and wrap this up, but we might not do that next time. I'm still stewing on it. There's things that I think I want to change. I've been reading the comments. You guys have left me a few things that has been super helpful, some good feedback. I've also heard through Twitter and Discord some wonderful feedback, and the common thread is it needs more color. You know, we've got the pristine, clean, white look everywhere. And we should probably take advantage of the colors that we have, especially with terracotta. Now that we've got masons that can deliver us terracotta, it might be worth actually using it for something. And this would be the perfect location. But that is where we'll end it today. We did a lot today. We've got a lot going on. And yeah, it's good to be busy. It's good to be busy. But my name's Mighty Beard. It's been a pleasure. And we will play Minecraft together again very soon. Later.